Hey friends, it's me, Christiana Gaudet. I am live on my Facebook business page. If you happen to be watching in archive on Facebook or YouTube, thank you so much for being here. I am here on Monday, as I am every Monday, with your 3-card weekly reading, where we will look at 3 cards and see what energies they offer us for the week. If you see something there that resonates with you, you can certainly take that as a reading for yourself. Then I'll take requests for single card readings for the week from those who are here with me live. And people are starting to come into the room now. Let me say hi to some people. Taylor, Esmeralda, Neil, Melanie, Joe, so nice to see all of you. Glad you're here. Christine, happy to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Shelley, nice to see you. Christina, Katie, hey, nice to see you. Lori Hahn, happy to see you. So, my tarot friends, I have such a fun treat for you today because we will be doing readings. Those of you who come to these live events with me often know that on Mondays I very often like to use a different deck, an unusual deck, something. Well, today I have a treat. I am going to be reviewing this deck in the next couple of weeks. This will be the very first time I have ever used this deck. I literally just took it out of the wrapping. We will be doing readings today with the Uncommon Tarot. This is by Shaheen, Miro, and Theresa Reed. Many of you just read my review of Theresa Reed's new book, Tarot, No Questions Asked, so you know I'm a huge fan of the Tarot Lady. And this deck, check it out. I'll be doing a whole video and written review of it, but look at this. It comes to us from Wiser. Cute little book. And these cards are exquisite. Very nice. Nice backs. So that's what we'll be working with. So before we do our 3-card reading and start with the individual readings, Alicia likes the box. Yeah, Wiser does a lot of that. A lot of the Wiser decks do that. Very cool, right? So before we get to the readings, and I thank you all for putting your requests in. I will get to as many people as I possibly can today. Let me just remind you that this Wednesday, that would be the day after tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, I have a class on Zoom. There are still tickets available. This is a foundation level tarot class. It's a journey through the major arcana. If you've never taken a major arcana class with me, you do want to take this class. You can get your ticket right here on my Facebook page. Just look at the events. You can also get your ticket by going to my website, Tarot by Christiana, and go to the events there. I would love to see you in class Wednesday night. All right, let's get going. We are going to start, of course, with the 3-card reading for all of us. If something here resonates with you, take it as a reading for yourself. Then I will get to as many people as I can who have requested single card readings for the week. And as you're listening to that, as you're enjoying that, once again, if you hear something that resonates for you, even if it's not directed to you, if you hear it and it makes sense, take it to your heart. That's how these things work. All right, so what are the energies available to the collective today? We have the 10 of Wands, and you know, that's a heavy card. And I think a lot of us are feeling a very heavy energy right now. And so as we begin this week, we recognize that we are beginning the week with that heavy energy. And the question is, what are we going to do with it? What can we do to dissipate it? What can we do to get out from underneath it? What can we do to work to make things better? Or are we doing things that are actually contributing to that heavy energy? So the first thing I ask you to think about, Barrett says, gorgeous. Yeah, right? The first thing I ask you to think about is, are you perceiving this heavy energy around us, number one? Number two, how is it affecting you? Number 3, are you doing something to make things better, or are you somehow contributing to it? Okay, so that's our first card. Our second card, the Three of Coins, or the Three of Pentacles. And this is a card that says this week we need to be focusing on our work, whether that's a job, whether that's creative work, whether that's work within our homes. We need to be focusing on our work, on our career, on our calling. Do not let this heavy energy keep you from doing what you must do. And yes, for the people who just came in, this is the unveiling of the Uncommon Tarot. I will be doing a full review of this. This is my very first reading with it, and it's cool, right? Okay. Now, what shall our third card be? Our third card is the Eight of Wands. Isn't it interesting? We have the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. So fire and earth take the week. Now, with the 8 of Wands, we remember the importance of communication. We remember the importance of dealing with things when they need to be dealt with. This week, do not procrastinate. Do not put things off. Handle things as quickly as you possibly can. Tammy wants to know how the 10 of Wands might affect her. You might be feeling a heavy energy. You might be feeling an oppressive energy. You might be feeling like you are carrying some heavy burdens. And so when we add the 8 of Wands to it, there is a sense of not letting those heavy burdens affect the way you communicate with others. Try to communicate in a way that is clear, in a way that is insightful, and try to get things done as quickly as possible. So we recognize that maybe with these heavy burdens, we've taken on a lot. Maybe we've got a lot going on in our lives. Maybe we've got a lot on our plate. However, the next two cards, the 3 of Coins and the 8 of Wands, tells us that we are capable of doing everything that we need to do. And if we have to carry some extra burdens right now, we are up for the task. All right. Let us get to our individual readings. I'm going to try to get to everyone. I'm going to do these in the order that I see them. And one thing we have learned is that the order that I see them in may be different from the order that you see them in. That's perfectly okay. But I will just go through here, starting with what I see as the very first request. And I will get to everyone if you're patient. So let's see what we've got. Okay, we start with my good friend Neil. And we see the 9 of Swords, and nicely it comes up reversed. And I'll just show you the 9 of Swords in its upright position. And so, this is a card we prefer to see reversed because it suggests that a lot of what has been hurting you, a lot of what has been upsetting you is starting to dissipate. The energy is changing, things are getting better, and you're learning what you need to do to make things better. So this week this week may not be the easiest, but it's also not going to be the hardest. Okay. Erica Ducat, what do we see for the week for you? We see the 7 of Wands. Now, this is really a card of recognizing your own power, being yourself, doing what you think you need to do, and recognizing that you may be doing a lot of multitasking. You may have an awful lot coming at you this week, but you can handle it all. Just remember, you're a giant, you're in charge, you can handle what you need to handle. Okay. Donna Cedar, nice to see you here today. What do we see for you this week? The King of Wands. So this week, you really want to honor your creativity. You want to honor your spirituality. You want to recognize that you do have power in your life. Use your power to make your life easier. Use your power to make the lives of others easier. Okay. Let's see who's next. So nice to see everyone. Barrett, nice to see you. The Queen of Cups. So I know you have a great girlfriend, and I also know you're traveling this week, so I don't know if she's coming with you or not. But certainly this is a card to remind you to remind her how much you love her. But this is also a card that reminds you to be in your place of intuition. It reminds you to be in your heart. You know, you're a tech guy, and so you are often in your head, and you need to be in the logical mind. But do not forget to nurture your heart this week. Okay, so nice to see all of you here. Alicia Cassie, hope you're doing well. Oh my goodness gracious, my friend, the Three of Swords, I'm sorry to say. This may not be the easiest week. Try not to take things too much to heart. Try not to take things too personally. Try not to let your thoughts run away with you in a way that makes you sad. Okay? You be the good gatekeeper on your thoughts this week. You got a lot going on. You'll get through it. You'll do everything you need to do. But some of this is not going to be easy this week. Okay, Christina Reed, how are you doing? Let's see. Okay, you got the Ten of Wands, which was also a card for all of us this week. So it's doubly a card for you, I'm sorry to say. That means that you've got a lot on your plate. That means that you are really feeling the weight of your responsibilities. And you may also really be feeling the weight of the world or the weight of problems that people around you are having. Do what you got to do. Take care of what you have to take care of, but do not take on more than what is actually yours. Lauren Quatrano, so nice to see you here. Glad you're here. Oh, you get the Nine of Cups. What a beautiful card. And are you a Pisces? Do I remember that correctly? I was just thinking because of the fish. I don't know. So Nine of Cups is such a great card. It's about wishes fulfilled. This week, think about what you wish for. Think about the things that you want in life. And think about your own capacity to make those things happen. Find your power in the things that you desire and go make it happen. Hey, Bigot Windmill, so nice to see you. A card for you today. We have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups asks us to look at the past, but I am really getting the sense today that you want to be careful about how you process the past, that you can look at the things you've learned, the things you've experienced, the things that bring you joy from the past, but do not spend time this week living in past regrets, and do not spend time this week letting past traumas dictate your future. Lori Hahn, it's so nice to see you. Look at you. We got the Ten of Cups. So this is a great card. It asks you to connect with the people that you care about. It asks you to think with gratitude of the things that bring you joy and stability. And it suggests that there may be some good things happening for you this week. Okay, Christine Lisa, nice to see you here. You are the second person to get this today, the Seven of Wands. So, what do you have going on here? It feels like there is an awful lot coming at you. It feels like you have to do a lot, or deal with a lot, or process a lot, or handle a lot. I promise you, it may feel like a lot this week. Did you get that message? It's a lot. It may feel like a lot this week, but you are equal to the challenge. For everything that you have gone through and everything that you are dealing with, Christine, you have the capacity to handle it all. Okay. Hey, Karen Winkle, nice to see you. Karen Winkle, the moon. So, there's an up and a down on this for the week. There may be some things that are very confusing to you. There may be some things that are upsetting to you. There may be some mysteries that need to be solved. But you know what, Karen? You are psychic. You are powerful. You have magic and intuition on your side. Never forget it. And especially this week. Do not forget that. Elizabeth. Okay. So this is a card. We always do cards for your husband, Rich, and he's on vacation this week. So how will this week be for him? The Eight of Swords reversed. So he is going to be able to some extent to forget about the stresses at work. But let us not forget that there really are a lot of stresses here. And so, he does need this vacation, but he also needs to gird his loins because next week he's right back in it. Okay, Cassia, nice to see you here. Let's see what we got for you. We have for you the Eight of Coins. This is really focusing on career, focusing on your job, figuring out how you want to go forward with your job. This week, I think you'll be having some communication and making some decisions about your work. And that's really important for you this week. Okay, Shelley Shiner, nice to see you here. All right, my friend, you get the devil. So. So do you have plans for debauchery at all this week? Are you going to eat a lot of sweets? Are you going to go get drunk, tie one on? What's the deal here? If ever there were a week to do it, maybe this is the week. But seriously, really, this is a call to your own healing. This is a call to your own enlightenment. You are standing at the gateway, getting ready to move to a next level of spiritual understanding, to a next level of healing, and you resist it. This week, spend some time trying to break down that resistance so you can move forward on your journey. Okay, Joe Jackson, nice to see you here. Oh, you're the second person to get this. You get the King of Wands. So this week, it's focus on creativity, maybe focus on fun, maybe also focus on some physical activity, making sure that you're getting to the gym or working out or doing the things that you need to do in order to be healthy and well. And this week, remember your power as a leader. Okay, let's see who we've got next. Hey, Kay Lyle, so nice to see you here. Kay, you've got the Five of Wands reversed. So you may be feeling a lot of conflict with others. You may be sensitive to conflicts around you in the world or in your community, but you do not want to be in a place of conflict this week. You want to be in a place of peace. Do everything you can this week to stay in the place of peace. The world will go on whether you're in the argument or not, so stay out of it and stay in your happy place this week. Okay, Martika Myers, so nice to see you. What do we see for your week? We see the Page of Wands. This week is a good time to be very careful about your communication, how you communicate with the people around you. This may also be a good week for learning new things, especially around things that you really enjoy. It may be about creativity, it may be about spirituality, it may be about physicality. But learn and communicate. Those should be your focuses this week. Hey, Linda Guerreri, so nice to see you. How shall your week be? Let's take a look. Linda, you get the Queen of Wands. So in this card, you are really learning how to nurture the things that you care about, how to nurture yourself spiritually, how to nurture your health, how to nurture your creativity. And I know we've talked recently about career and where that might take you. This is a good card to support you in figuring that out. Okay. Melanie, nice to see you. Melanie, you get the Hanged One. And so, this week you really want to think about what you can control and what you can't control. What you can't control, there's nothing you can do about anyway. But what you can control, that is where it's time to make your move, and it's time to take control of what you can. I will also remind you that this particular card, the Hanged Man, or in this case, the Hanged One, is associated with the practice of yoga. So, word to the wise. Okay. Ermit, nice to see you here. What do we see for your week? We see the Four of Coins. So this week, make sure you have good boundaries. Make sure you don't spend too much money. And be careful about selfishness, either in yourself or in others, but know the difference between having good boundaries or selfish behavior. Okay. Taylor, what do we see for you this week? Taylor, you get the Ace of Coins. That could also be the Ace of Pentacles. Shelley, you missed it. You're going to have to watch and replay because you had an important and powerful card. Also kind of funny. So make sure you watch the replay. Okay. Ace of Coins is for Taylor. Taylor, are you looking at the possibility of a new job, new money? Don't spend it till you have it, of course. A raise, a promotion, doing something new. This could also be about taking care of yourself in a new way. One way or the other, there are some new beginnings coming up this week, and it will be to the benefit of either your bank account, your health, or both. Okay, Theresa Iannuzzi, so nice to see you. Theresa, the Queen of Coins. I think this week you are going to be working on getting some financial stability for yourself, finding a way to nurture your life to deal with a new normal in a way that will be graceful, in a way that will be abundant, and in a way that will be good. Very good. Okay, welcoming Grace Martin here for the first time. April McConnell. April, you get the Seven of Swords today. And so this is a time to really look at trust. Are you trusting yourself appropriately? Are there other people around you that you shouldn't trust? Are there things that you're not, it's all about, it could be there are people around you that you really shouldn't trust. It could be that you're not trusting enough. So one way or the other, what I am asking you to do this week, April, is to think about trust. Where do you put your trust? Do you trust yourself enough? Are you too trusting or not trusting enough of other people? And are the people around you worthy of your trust? Okay. Barbara Ann, nice to see you here. Glad that you're here. Okay. Barbara Ann, we have for you the Seven of Cups reversed. This week, do not let dark imaginings run away with you, but at the same time, do remember to nurture your positive imagination, to think about all the things you could do, all the things you could be, all the things that would be possible in your life. Don't go to the dark place, go to the light place, and in that place, recognize everything that is possible for you. Okay. Pamela Thies, nice to see you here. This was one of the cards of our 3-card reading, and you get it, so it's a double message for you, the 8 of Wands. Pamela, good things could come to you very, very quickly if you let them. Allow for rapid and positive change in your life. Allow yourself to communicate freely and allow creativity to flow for you this week. Hey, Maya, nice to see you. Thank you. Hey, Missy, nice to see you. Congratulations on your nuptials. Okay, here is a card for you. The Knight of Cups, which is the bringer of love. This could speak about the kids. This could speak about the fact that you are so recently married. It could just tell you that this week, go forward yourself as the bringer of love. Be in a loving state of mind toward yourself, toward the people around you. You know, I mean, frankly, marriage doesn't change your life very much. You've been living together. It's, you know, it is what it is. And so in a way, you're in your same normal. But celebrate the love that is all around you. Okay. Hey, TK. TK, you get the Four of Cups. And you know, this could really speak to you this week in the sense that you are not happy with all of the options in front of you. And the question is, do you jump on an option now? Do you wait for a better option? Do you do first one, then the other? This week, you really want to think about your options and you really want to work to manifest what it is you really want. Okay, so Diana Price, nice to see you here. What do we see for your week? The Star. This is a great card and suggests really hopeful things. Healing, abundance, prosperity. You have some good ideas here. Move them forward this week. Okay, hey T. McConnell, it is so nice to see you here. Glad you're here. T, you get the Eight of Swords reversed. You are the second person to get this. So here's the thing. You have a lot on your mind and you have a lot that can cause you anxiety. Do not let anxiety drive the ship this week. Let your logical mind drive and tell anxiety to sit in a chair and shut the heck up. Okay, Sugar Rivera, nice to see you here. You get strength. So whatever you must face this week, you have the strength to handle it. You need to look at your life. You need to look at the things that are working and the things that are not working and recognize that you have the ability to control whatever you need to control. Hey, Maya, nice to see you. Here's a card for you, my friend. The Page of Wands, you're the second person to get this. So this card really speaks to you as the eternal spirit and student of life. You are a teacher, you are a reader, you are not young. Martika, I already got to you. But you are youthful and you are always learning and you are always growing. And this week you will have the opportunity, Maya, to learn and to grow and to do some of the things that you really enjoy. And so recognize your own youthful nature and recognize your nature as the eternal student. Angela, happy birthday. Nice to see you here. Angela, the Two of Wands. Never forget your goals. You are working to manifest some pretty heavy and serious goals right now. You keep your eye on the prize. You have the ability to do everything you want to do. You have the ability to move forward. You have the ability to make it all happen. Don't forget that this week or ever. Okay, Betty Flesher, nice to see you. Yeah, tough Mars retrograde, right? Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Find your place of peace that is within you. Find yourself, the core of who you are, and be strong within that. Do not let anyone or anything pressure you. Be in your place of happiness, of peace, and of inner knowing. Find your intuition. Okay. Theresa Pappas, nice to see you here. Theresa, you get the 8 of coins. I think you're the second person here to get this. So, what does it say for you? This week, you may be working hard. You may be learning. There may be opportunity for advancement when it comes to work, money, and knowledge. Keep your nose to the grindstone. Do what you got to do. The rewards will be there. Hey, Jen, so nice to see you. When we look at your week ahead, oh my goodness gracious, this was one of our cards in our 3-card weekly reading, and I think you're like the second or third person to get it, so this is a big energy. What should you focus on? There's so much. You should focus on not being overwhelmed by how much there is. That's really the important thing. Do not let yourself be overwhelmed. Focus on it all. Focus on none of it. Doesn't matter. Just don't let it oppress you. And at the end of the day, for you, it is always creative. I want to say thank you to Jill and to Betty for reporting the troll. Thanks for having my back. I really appreciate that. There were a few others of you that were speaking out against the troll. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. So let's see. Hey, Julie Barrett. Nice to see you. Julie, you get death. And I'm death, you get death. No, seriously, you're a tarotist yourself, so you know this is a good thing. You are going through a transformation. The butterfly is coming out of the cocoon. That's you. Transformation is never easy, but this is a good transformation and it matters. And you're doing that even right now as we speak, even this week. It's not easy, but embrace it. It is a beautiful thing. Okay. Vicki Brown. You're the second one to get this, the Star. This bodes well for you this week. It's an opportunity for healing, for growth, for fulfillment. I think some good things are going to happen, or you're going to make some good things happen this week. Okay. And thanks all for the feedback. I don't really read a lot of the feedback aloud in the interest of time. I want to get to as many readings as I can. But I do see it and I do appreciate it. Thank you. Jean Mnuchin, how are you, my friend? See what we got for you. You have the 9 of Wands. Patience, patience, patience. This is not an easy time, and you are feeling a lot of pressure. Be patient, be strong, do what you need to do. You are equal to the task. Okay, Heather Cooper, so nice to see you here. See what we have for you. Heather, you get the world. So this could be a really interesting week for you. The whole world is yours this week. What does that mean? You may be completing some projects this week or have an idea about how those projects will complete. You may be seeing a bigger picture this week in a way that will help you. And you're advised, if there is any particular thing that you are ruminating on or obsessing with this week, pull back and see the bigger picture. Okay, let's see. Hey, Jill Watson, nice to see you. Let's see what we got for you. Jill, the Ace of Wands. Now, I wonder what's going on with your book, your publisher, all of that, because the Ace of Wands could talk about a new project that you're working on, but it could also talk about news about a project you're putting out into the world. So I feel like there's this week, I think you're going to get some news or some inspiration or something having to do with your journey as a writer. Okay. Patricia Lynn, so nice to see you. Glad you're here. What do we see for you? Card 20, and in this deck it is called Awakening rather than Judgment. And so this is about putting closure to the past and opening up to new things and new ways. This allows you to do things in an entirely new way. So that is really, really exciting for you. Okay, let's see. Martha Vink, how are you? Martha Vink, you get the sun. So this week, allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself some time in the sun. Recognize your role as a beacon of light for people. Sometimes that feels heavy, but you're in that role because you deserve that role and you have the ability to keep that role. Okay. Very good. And again, thanks everyone for having my back here. Appreciate it. And thank you for the feedback. I'm just scrolling through looking for extraneous questions. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So it looks like I am coming. Mercedes, nice to see you here. Already having a bad week and it's only Monday. I'm so sorry. But here we have the Two of Coins. That's like the Two of Pentacles. So what we see here is there's a lot that you have to do. Diane, I already got to you. And it was a really good card. In fact, it was the star, if I remember correctly. So make sure you go watch in the replay. Okay, Mercedes, Two of Pentacles. There's a lot you have to do, and you may feel like a hamster in a wheel, just doing the same thing over and over again, and it doesn't feel good. But never doubt that you have the strength and the ability to get through everything you need to get through in order to succeed. Okay, very good. Okay. Suzanne, nice to see you. Pam McIntyre, nice to see you here. Let's see what we've got. We've got the Four of Wands. So, this is about finding your happy place, finding your stability, finding the people around you, all of those things. This week, focus on the things that make you to feel safe, happy, and good. Diana, it was so good. I remember it. It was the star offering fulfillment, satisfaction, wishes fulfilled, really good stuff. Okay. Suzanne Harrison, my good friend, how are you? You get the Six of Wands. This is the card of the winner. There may be a place in your life where you've been feeling like you've been having a hard time keeping up, that you haven't been winning. This week, you are going to win, I promise. Okay. Okay, a card for Misty Foster. What do we see? The King of Swords. Misty, recognize you have the skills, you have the knowledge, you have the integrity, you have everything you need to move forward. You are a leader. Don't let other people get you to think otherwise. Okay. Okay, Tammy Quattrano, here's a card for you, the Magician. Tammy, the Magician tells you that you have the tools, the skills, and the ability to do whatever you want to do in life. You just have to figure it out and do it. It's a powerful thing. Okay, very good. Mary Booten, so nice to see you. Okay. Tavleen, nice to see you. We're doing a card for the week. I won't be able to answer those questions today, but what I see here is the High Priestess. It suggests that this week you should spend time in contemplation, in meditation, developing your own wisdom, and finding the peace, the wisdom, and the intuition you need to make your way forward. Okay, Sirius Shakir Stephanie, how are you? I was just thinking about you this morning. The Empress, so perfect for you because you have a baby and you also teach. This is a card that basically says this week you're going to take care of your baby. You're going to take care of your home. You're going to do the things you need to do exactly as you should. It's a good thing. Okay. Veronica Nicole. Nice to see you here. Okay. 7 of Coins. Veronica, work, work, work. This is going to be a hard week in that you've got a lot of work you have to do, whether that's job-wise or internally or creatively. You got a lot of work to do. Just do it and recognize any garden that you tend will bloom. Okay. Hey, Katie, nice to see you, neighbor. All right. I believe I've come to the end of my questions. If you happen to have gotten called away, because I know this was a long broadcast, if you happen to have gotten called away when I did your card, you can just watch it in replay. Please make sure that you like my page, that you like this video, share this video. And if you haven't asked for a card, or if I somehow missed you, now's the time. Speak now. I'll be back live on this page Thursday with your tarot topic newsletter recap. And I want to remind you I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom. Just reach out. And remember, we've got a great beginner foundation level tarot class coming up on Zoom Wednesday, day after tomorrow, a journey through the major arcana. And even if you are an advanced tarotist, if you have never taken a major arcana class with me, you should. It's Wednesday. You can get your ticket right here on my Facebook page. Just look at the events or go to my website, tarotbychristiana.com, and look at the events there. Okay, we've got a late entry here. Jessica Jess, a card for the week for you, the 6 of Coins. This week, look at how you help others. This week, look at what you can do for others and how we all work together as a community to help each other. Diana, that star card would say that, yes, you're going to be successful and you will have money. Folks, thank you so much for your kind attention today. Thank you for being here, and thank you for helping me break in my brand new tarot deck, the Uncommon Tarot. I think you agree with me that it's super, super beautiful. Look for my review. I'll have that out in the next couple of weeks. I will look forward to seeing you all soon.